The Doughboy is looking right at us. Dave's climbing the Doughboy. He's not. All right, come on. Let's go.
All right, let's get the hell out of the road.
I'm Dominick Damasky.
And I'm David Fedor. Join us as we explore the fun things to do on and off the trails of Western Pennsylvania.
And remember, your next adventure is just a biker hike away. Dave, we just came through a beautiful, bustling downtown. Where are we today?
We are in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, in Westmoreland County, home of the Doughboy, the famous Doughboy of World War I. We might see him later.
Please, I need some Doughboy.
Because today, we're gonna ride the Coal and Coke Trail.
It goes right through Mount Pleasant to Scottdale, PA.
Exactly. So guess what this rail trail used to take and used to transport?
I have no idea.
Coal and Coke. Surprise! It was one of the main thoroughways that transferred some of the coal and coke that was found in this area. Mount Pleasant's one of the oldest places in Western Pennsylvania, founded a super long time ago.
During the Revolutionary War,
all
right?
This history here.
By that guy.
All this history on this mural is a testament to that. And what's really cool is before we hop on the trail, which begins right here, we're gonna do our first stop. Is it technically a stop if we haven't started yet? I don't know. But this mural is on the side of a building, right on Main Street.
We need to go.
American Architectural Salvage. One of the coolest places you'll find in Mount Pleasant. Has all sorts of things. And you think architectural salvage, you think all the recycled wood and doors and sinks and like, they have those things, but they have so much more. You have to check this out.
I want to. One of the reasons why we called the show Bikes and Hikes in the first place was we could bike, we could hike, we could go on and off the trails.
Yeah, and find stuff and find cool things like this.
Let's do it, man.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun.
So welcome to American Architectural Salvage. We're a nonprofit. We are a fundraiser and a program for Westmoreland Community Action. Okay, we help support 26 different programs with Westmoreland Community Action. But here we accept a lot of volunteers, whether they need to do it for school, for college, or for any other institution. But every time they have any kind of volunteerism, we do job training, because there's so much to learn here.
Well, it seems really cool, so can we check it out?
Absolutely. So right now, as I said, we started out as a building materials store. So right here we have the tools and building materials and lighting. Yes, we have a promotion going on here, Spin Me to Win. You can win the basket. There's a tool basket over there, or you can win percentage off. You want to try it?
I want to spin, yeah. Duh.
This is the fun wheel. Oh, 10% off.
Do you ever notice how many people go bankrupt on the Wheel of Fortune, like every other place?
This is a 5-acre facility.
And how do you get everything?
And everything is by donation.
Okay.
Except for our paint. We do buy our paint. And since it is such a big store, it can be overwhelming, so we try and put each room into a genre. So this is our music craft room.
Okay.
Basically. So we have all kinds of albums, music.
Now, me and Dave try to explore cool things on and off the trails, and this is definitely cool. And the trail's right there.
Absolutely. You need a basket on your bike.
I'd tip over because I'd add so many cool things to it.
So, and then we have everything, including the kitchen sink.
I lost the 7-iron recently.
Bathroom sinks. Say this piano.
Okay.
This piano has the ivory keys. This piano, the business that created this piano went out of business during the Great Depression.
Is that right?
Yes. So it's a beautiful piano. It's for sale.
You ever get lost in here?
No. No.
You ever find things that you didn't know you had?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I still find rooms that I have not seen before.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We have granite countertops. This is the only thing that we purchase is paint, and even the paint is recycled. Beautiful. Just amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, you can't find this anywhere, and it's unmarked. I know, it's just beautiful. We have downstairs.
This is like a full hike already.
It is.
5 acres.
5
Wait,
acres.
5 acres.
And in this room is basically our furniture room. We have antique wedding dresses. The wedding dress in the box right there is actually on Etsy.
Look at that fur coat.
Yes, it's antique. There's a dress that I found that looks exactly like it on Etsy for $800.
Graduation.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We get people who clean out their houses. They're not from around here, but their parents or grandparents are from around here.
I love it here.
They'll hire a moving company and they'll bring everything here. I mean, we get family albums, pictures, weddings, births, birth certificates, marriage certificates. So we keep those. We have church pews.
Dave was doing reconnaissance for the episode, and he's like, first of all, before we even get on the trail, we need to stop here.
Yes, this is our office furniture room. And catch-all.
Typewriter that weighed 60 pounds would also be good for your biceps.
Yes. Oh, yes,
Look at this thing.
absolutely. Look at this. Absolutely.
My first job, I used to run a cash register like that.
You're showing your age.
I swear.
We have booths. We have industrial kitchen. And we even have paper towel
I
holders.
should steal some of those for the ride.
Yes. Too funny. And we also have an outside.
Boost, yeah, pink boost, by the way.
Right?
Outdoor.
Outdoor. I know, isn't it nice? I love it.
You definitely have some cool stuff in here.
Already shopping.
Uh-huh.
We have everything. We honestly, if you can't find it, you need to ask. Maybe because it's already on the truck or it didn't get put into its genre room.
Look at this boom box.
Right? This is our antique home decor room and creepy doll room.
Oh, creepy doll room.
Yes, this is, a lot of things came from Antiques and Oddities from good friends of ours, from Jeanette.
Look at this chair. I think this is a chair.
Okay, it is.
Okay.
It was made, handmade by an artist.
Okay.
Okay, you're just totally missing it. It is handmade by an artist.
Very neat.
It's very, very cool. That was great. That was great. But to give you a perspective on how we price things, this is $1,300. Okay, it's $300 here.
Okay.
That's how we price things. Everything is really a small percentage.
This reminds me of when I was in a China shop with my dad one time, and I said, he was like, don't touch anything, don't touch anything. I said, I won't. And then I said, Dad, I won't break anything.
Oh.
And glasses started to go ching, 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 ching.
I do want to show you something, and I didn't mean to pass it up, because we get the oddest things here, things that I never saw, and
Right.
I actually want to start putting them online. Yes, right. Oh goodness, this is what I do all day. Like,
This
okay,
is like, you need to have like a chamber event where you have like a find, can you find the baby doll with?
yes. Okay, so this right here, what do you think that is?
Something for the Iditarod?
It's close. Yes, the skis do go on the bottom, but I found out it's for ice fishing.
Is that right?
You put all your gear on there. There's a rope. You can pull it or you can push it. But the odd thing is that it's very large. Around here, people ice fish.
Yeah.
But they're much smaller. This is for like Alaska.
We might need that for a winter episode.
Yeah,
Can we
it's
borrow it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Do whatever
Dave's
you want.
never fell through
Ooh,
the ice before on that
That's
episode.
100-year-old school board slate.
Wow, this is really neat.
Yes. So we had to carry it down. An elevator was on the 3rd floor. The elevator was like a one-person elevator. And it was, we couldn't carry it down the elevator. We had to go up that elevator and then carry it down the steps. But the elevator was frightening because I think it was 100 years old also. But that's how we go get stuff. Okay,
I love the place.
we're not done. Can you jump?
Can I jump? No.
I always have to ask. Somebody
Sprained
might have a
ankle,
bad
yeah.
knee. Okay, so this is outside. And it ranges
Bikes.
all the way from, we have pallets to bathroom. We have tubs, sinks. We have more granite sinks.
If you hop on one of those, you could ride with us.
I know, right? We started getting these bikes. I was saying earlier that we had a bike here that was the Pee Wee Herman bike. It was perfect. It was the same color, everything, basket and all. But yeah, so a lot of these sinks came from a hotel, and the hotel every 10 years destroys everything and redecorates. They're granite countertops. They were going into the landfill.
Okay.
So now these are not going into landfill, and they're cheap. That one right there came from the U.S. Stills President's Party House.
Really?
Yep. There's more. Yes. You should see the other fancy ones that I didn't get. Oh, so sad.
American Agricultural Salvage. Salvage.
Yes, we're Savage.
Not savages.
Yes, we are. We're Savage. We have doors. Yes, we have bikes, tables. We have a
This thing's
whiskey
cool.
barrel. That people use that to raise chicks in. More doors. We
Chicks.
have all this stuff. We have antique doors. Like if your house was built a long time ago,
Yeah.
a standard door doesn't fit.
Okay.
So we have those. We have the locks, the handles, the knobs. We have, okay, there's pavers. And it goes all the way into here into what I call the tunnel. All wood.
What is this thing?
That is a sprayer. That is to, if you demo a house,
Yeah.
that was used to spray in case it had asbestos. So it would do a nice fine spray.
This
Over
thing
it
looks
was used
intense.
once, it's for sale, it's $6,000.
Put
It's
that
worth
on your
double.
car, on the back of your car. Ghostbusters.
Look, we have this slate. They still have slate shingles on churches, on schools. Now you're gonna drive around and go, oh look, that school has slate. We have siding, barnwood, and then back here, the rest of it is for RV storage. So right now there's a horse trailer back there, and the borough keeps their American flags. And there's a trailer.
And that's the trail right
Yep, and that's the trail.
Very good. It's a very super neat place.
Yes, that was kind of
A
really,
hidden gem.
It is.
secret
You can
treasure.
find anything here. We get like I said, the oddest things in. We have no idea what's going to come in every day.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
So, loving the tour so far. Christine, would you mind telling us how we could support you guys?
You can volunteer here anytime, especially if you need to fill any community hours, whether for school, for any other institution. The way to help support us is come to the store. Come to the store, find
will
what
find
you
what
need.
you're looking for.
Absolutely, and if you
And more.
can't, ask. Always ask. We try to have everything out, but there's just so much stuff.
All right, it's great, it's fascinating, and we're going to hop on the trail now, but I am absolutely thrilled that we stopped here.
Excellent. Thank you very much for
Thank
coming.
you very much.
Yes.
So this is the trail, and we keep on going that way
Yes.
to Scottsdale.
Look at this picture here, Dave.
So much history. What a great mural.
Absolutely. Bike riders, when you enter the trail, a lot of times, you got to watch out for these poles. Sometimes they've done a good job here cutting them down, and you see my clearance here. I can clear the pole. Sometimes on other trails, you know, they're higher, Dave.
Yeah. Here's that one picture that we saw online with the lumber company.
One of the first businesses in Mount Pleasant, the lumber company. Lumber company, glass company. They were already like, I don't know, 200 yards into the trip, and we got to make some decisions here.
Yeah, so there is a section of this trail that goes detours through like residential area, downtown Mount Pleasant, so that you could go and check out the diamond with the Doughboy and everything. So coming up right here on our right will be that detour. So you want to follow the signs because you're going to be sharing roads, which is another reason why Dominic and I wore our helmets today.
We are geared up with helmets. It's always smart to be safe however you can, whether that's checking to make sure your tires are pumped up. I even got a kit now on my bike. New and improved, I have a kit on my bike that has a thing to fix flat tires,
Nice.
patch kit and stuff like that. I want to be prepared, like the helmet.
And here it is right here.
Okay, let's do it.
So So we're going into what's called Willows Park. It has some pavilions.
Little bridge into the entrance. A baseball field that looks about the size that Dave could hit a home run out of. Junior baseball field.
That's just mean. He's mean to me.
Do you ever play baseball, Dave?
No. So we're coming up through Willows Park. We're passing these fields and we're making our way up here. And then you can see, uh-oh, I took the wrong way.
I've been to this park before.
Yeah?
Yeah, my son played baseball here when he was real little. He's real little, he wasn't very good at it yet. And all of a sudden he came up to bat and he bunted. And I don't even think he knew what he was doing, but he bunted, got a hit, and the whole team loved him.
Nice.
And that was the height of his career.
Well, we're gonna go down that way into town. So we're gonna follow these bike markers that are on things like one-way signs and stop signs and things like that. And it's gonna take us back through the town up to the top of the hill where the Doughboy is. You ready to go up hills?
I want to see some Doughboy. I'm ready to do some hills. Ready for hills. I'm always ready. I live for this moment.
Woo!
Dave, I've had some viewers ask me, are you really that winded when we go up hills, or are you doing fancy editing?
Who, me? Am I
Yeah.
winded? Yes, I am definitely winded.
They said, but the guy has a show, Bikes and Hikes.
Well, maybe 2 years ago, I dusted off my bicycle and started cycling a little bit more during the pandemic. But this past year, I have lost a little bit of my biking mojo. So this is a fun way to get that back, but I'm definitely not in cycling shape as I used to.
You can always take breaks. You can always go shorter distances too.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want anybody to feel intimidated by, do a mile, do a half mile, go for a walk, push your bike.
Yeah, I will be most likely doing that on some of these streets here soon.
This is a quiet street.
Yeah. So it is this part residential, nice downhill, so you don't have to pedal. But we are sharing the road, so you got to make sure to keep your eyes out. All right, Dominic, I see another sign up here.
Bike and hike rule, follow the signs.
Silver Street. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Another sign.
Okay. Follow the signs.
Early workout here, going up the hill, but you have to see the Doughboy. You're in Mount Pleasant, you got to stop and see the Doughboy. You know what the Doughboy commemorates, Dave?
Soldiers of World War I.
Absolutely, the infantrymen.
All right, we got to make a hard right turn.
Hey, and even the road's labeled here. There's signs there and the road's labeled.
Less of an incline than what Silver was. Another sign coming up.
Another sign. Stop, go, make a left. Watch out for cars. Always when you're on the street, watch out for cars. We've said it before, cars are bigger than you. We're climbing some hills. Beautiful. It's got to be one of the most beautiful towns in the USA, Dave.
It is quite pleasant. I love these old street signs. They don't make them like that anymore.
Making a left, there was another sign. Follow the signs. Bike and hike rule. One of the great things about bike riding too is when you go up a hill, you eventually get to come down a hill. So there's a reward for your efforts. We're gonna get a reward at the top of the hill, the Doughboy, and then a reward when we go back down, flying around.
What's definitely cool is that this street name is Summit, so that must mean we gotta be at the top. See, seeing those signs, I was a little worried that that might be a little difficult, but it's really well labeled.
Yeah, and actually kind of fun.
Yeah. Here comes one, partially obstructed, but we're making it right. Adds a little bit of a hunt element to it. I think we're close, Dominic.
Look at this old log cabin.
I'm pretty sure that this might be the Historical Society. You want to make a stop on the way back?
I say so.
All right, so here it comes on the right.
Doughboy,
Doughboy, Doughboy, Doughboy. All right, so Dominic, we're here at the Patriotic Town Center of Mount Pleasant. We have the World War I Doughboy. We have the Veterans Wall. We have the gazebo, where a lot of the activities go on. The festivals, the fairs, the concerts, things like that, right here on Mount Pleasant Main Street and Diamond.
Yeah, and the trail was very well labeled up to this point, and it was probably, I'd say, a half mile from trail up to here.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it was in my head, and going down is going to be a lot fun as well. But we're also going to stop. We're going to take a look at those historic buildings, because there looks like there's a history society and something about General Braddock. So we're going to learn a little bit more on the way down the hill.
Absolutely, and thank you to our veterans and the Doughboys. You're appreciated.
All right, so it looks like we have the Mount Pleasant Area Historical Society with another building as well. Some signs. So we'll call this stop 2.5, or should we call this stop 3? Because we're just around the corner from where town
Could
center
these possibly be original to the day, rebuilt? What do you think?
Yeah, Mount Pleasant Historical Society. They're open on Thursday, 4 to 7. So we're gonna have to go onto this website and find out more information, because this is clearly either an original house or a reproduction of an original house from Mount Pleasant.
Neat, definitely something to see.
All right, let's go down the hill and get back to the Coal and Coke Trail.
Let's do it, Dave. I'm noticing Dave's tire seems a little bit low today. When we get back on the trail, Dave, I'm going to suggest you pump up that tire. See, I can see. And the thing about having a low tire is it gets harder to pedal.
Yeah.
So you say, oh, well, I'll just keep going, but.
Well, that's why it was so hard for me to get up. Yeah. That was totally it.
I mentioned this little kit earlier that I just got. I just got this little bike kit. And
so for the record, we have pedaled 3.41 miles.
And in this bike kit, look, there's some basic tools. There is a patch kit, and then there's a pump. And that's all you need. And we're gonna take care of Dave right now.
Yeah, because I noticed this morning that my tire was a little bit low, so I did put some air in it, but as we were riding, I saw that it was even lower. So I probably have a slow leak or maybe some kind of thing. I've been keeping my bike outside in my van a lot, and I noticed this morning, actually I think it's gonna be on this side, that there looks like there might be a little bit of a dry rot situation going on. Either way, see, I don't really see it right now. Can I get the pump? Now, I have a big bicycle pump in the back of my van because I brought it from this morning. So
And it's nice to have the pump. I mean, I just got the kit. Admittedly, here we have a show called Bikes and Hikes, and I just got the kit for Father's Day for my bike. And I've popped tires before where I've had to call for rides. I've popped tires where I've had to walk, where I've had to push for miles, where I didn't have my phone with me. So why did it take me so long to get this basic tool? I don't know, but it seems today like it's working out pretty well.
So here's our choices. I got air back in this tire, but I did this morning already once. We went like 3 miles and lost all the air again. So either we call it for today, go back to the van, get my bike tuned up, and then come back another day and finish up the trail, or we try to finish up the trail now, get stranded, and have to like call for help.
So my thoughts on it are this. I'm going to give you a Bikes and Hikes truth here. Early, our first episode, me and Dave went and tried to find waterfalls.
Yep, back in February, in the middle of the winter.
In the middle of the winter, we went out seeking waterfalls. We didn't prepare enough.
Correct.
We were cold, and we had to abort the mission that day. So on this case, I say we abort, regroup, prepare, because we've talked about having the right materials, having the right pressure, things like that. And we entered Mount Pleasant. Scottdale's kick ass as well.
Yeah.
And I think we need to appreciate this whole trail.
Unfortunately though, Scottdale is 5 more miles that way. Yeah. And on a tire that I have very little confidence of, it's probably not a wise decision to try to embark a 12-mile round trip. So yeah, let's do the smart play. Let's get the tires tuned up, get my bike tuned up, and then come back and have another adventure.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. All right, so there's an art show going on here in conjunction with a art gallery from Jeanette.
Okay.
And they're collecting things that is in your pockets, but that are from your pockets.
Okay.
And they're going to make a piece of art out of it.
What's in
they're
our
going to show it during.
I got some lint.
they're going to show it during this art thing for a couple months, and then it's going to stay here forever.
Okay.
So let's put some stuff in this art box.
Do I want to know what's in
Yeah, what's in your box? Well, here, I'll start off.
Okay.
So I have my business card, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
That doesn't seem so random.
Oh, you always got to promote and plug.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Pittsburgh Pirates schedule.
Okay. I have a 32 gigabyte memory card.
That's special.
It's
There's memories on that thing.
Memories on this guy, so that'll go in there.
Okay.
And then
hold on, I found this puppy. Bam.
Does it go that way or the other way? That's an eagle, I think.
Eagle fang.
And do you have any more?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? I got one last one.
Okay, let's see it.
And it's the debut of our Bikes and Hikes sticker.
Love it. Glad we could participate.
Yeah. So looking forward to seeing that piece of art being made and displayed. All right, Dominic, we didn't get to see everything that we set out to do today.
But really, is that what it's all about, Dave?
No, it's not. It's about having fun and seeing cool stuff, and we did that today.
Absolutely. Remember, like we always say, memories are just a bike or hike away.
Thanks for watching.